I made this, so let's talk about it, kind of like a director's commentary. So we already had the inflatable dinosaur costumes, we bought them in lockdown. And actually, some of these initial clips in the bedroom and the bathroom scene were actually filmed in 2020, and I was able to make use of them here. I don't know how much of the plot is obvious, but we start here with the dinosaur who's quite lonely. It's not explicitly said why, but there's hints. Hopefully you can kind of put yourself into the story, or people you know. It's a story about waiting. And then at the end there's transformation of the arrival of a baby. So maybe it's on the nose, but there's obviously clear links with Advent and the Christmas story, even if it's a bit silly and there's no actual kind of religious or Christian imagery present. There are some subtle links, hopefully, through, on the checklist where it says prepare, those shots of the door when we're waiting, kind of the anticipation, and hopefully you get a sense through that kind of long dinner scene, longing for connection and wanting to share life with someone. I was kind of particularly aware that this story focuses around a baby, and at the time of filming I was expecting our own second baby. We now have a newborn, so this story is kind of very relevant to my life. But with the scan picture and with the arrival of a baby, I was a little bit conscious of those who struggle to have children, those who can't have children, or just don't want children. And I didn't want the message of this little film to be that a baby is what can only bring you joy and happiness. Because the baby here is a metaphor for Jesus, but it's not actually Jesus. I do love that the dinosaurs don't obviously have genders, so again you can kind of read into it what you like. So I'm pretty proud of what we managed, despite the fact I had no real kind of experience and pretty limited on resources and all that. My only real regret is that because of the arrival of my own baby, it kind of came out later than I hoped and I wasn't able to release it earlier in November, but hey ho. And there's kind of a big error here, they do bring home a human baby, a bit odd when they are dinosaurs. Well, I kind of didn't really think about that at the time. Maybe it's an adopted baby, although it is a different species, or it could be hints towards Jesus, being born a human, but also other, So all of this leads to the final montage where, as I was saying, I hope this offers an expanded view of what brings us love and connection at Christmas. All love, in any shape or form, is part of what brings us together. I hope you have a rawsome Christmas.